Hey everyone, I'm Charlie Bright, and I'm joined today by two of my very good friends, Tony Ruiz and Christopher Tsang. We're going to be reacting to the today's Emmy nominations. You'll be watching this after they come out, but you'll see how we're reacting to them, and we'll be be looking at some of the other categories once the nominations are announced. After the ones that are announced on this simulcast are over with. Tony, while we're waiting for the nominations to begin, what are you hoping for? Like, what are some of your pipe dreams that you want to see happen today?
Oh, pipe dreams. I would love, I would love the pit to be like the top vote getter. I would love to see some pop-up supporting acting nods for people like Issa Briones and Taylor Dearden and Patrick Langdon, aside from Noah Wiley and
Darren
Catherine
Howell.
Lanasa. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I have.
I
I'm
would I would.
predicting him, so I'm really hoping.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah. I just think that show is so far and above anything else that's on TV right now.
it is.
It's just spectacular. And I'm interested to see what happens with the bear. Because most people don't remember that this year's nominations are actually for season three, which aired last summer, which was, probably by many accounts considered the weakest season. So I'm interested to see what happens there.
And what about you, Chris?
Um, yeah, everything Tony said, particularly with the bear, because I think a lot of these comedy races are mostly going to be what we predict. Drama series is going to be very intense, and then limited series, with just a straight five, there's going to be some misses, and I'm interested to see what those misses can be. Maybe it could be Disclaimer, Say Nothing, The Monsters, season two, anything under the radar that might be able to squeeze in.
Okay, well, the chair of the Television Academy is speaking right now, so we will listen to whatever claptrap he has to say, and then we can get to the business at hand.
By Nate Bargatze. In a year when the industry has continued to evolve
Are
creatively,
y'all able to hear?
structurally, and
Mm-hmm.
economically,
All right, cool.
one thing remains clear: powerful performances and compelling stories still cut through. And Emmy voters took notice this year. More members voted in the competition than ever before, a record turnout. And that's a
And without
reminder
being used
of the
at gunpoint.
impact incredible television and the artists that make television have on all of us. And that's what today is all about, celebrating the teams and the individuals that rose to the top, the work that connected us, the work that stayed with us, and the work that raised the bar. Now, it's my honor to introduce two performers who consistently represent that kind of excellence. Brenda Song, who stars in the Netflix series Running Point, and Harvey Guillen, the breakout star of What We Do in the Shadows on FX. Please welcome Brenda and Harvey. Good morning, you two.
Good morning,
Guys,
Chris.
thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Guys, have fun.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Thank you, Chris, and everyone. We're so honored, Brenda and I, to be here with you this morning.
When Harvey and I learned we were going to reveal the 77th Emmy Award nominations, we were so thrilled that we got together immediately and worked out a host bit.
Yes, and for the record, it was really funny and edgy, innovative.
We got the whole thing approved. We even had a small pyrotechnic budget.
Yeah, but there was going to be like a real-time animation at
When
one
will
point.
they realize this shit doesn't work?
Just like in a consulting role.
But then we both had an epiphany.
Yeah, it was really
Just what nominees are looking forward to a bit.
And that epiphany was that absolutely no one wants a bit at 8:30 in the morning.
No one, no.
Oh, okay. All right, good.
Find out if they got nominated for an Emmy.
I mean, any bit would actually be cruel.
Cruel, no matter how funny or how many special effects it had.
In fact, this is turning into a bit about a bit.
Huh, you're right, this is a bit. And you know what? Let's just get to it.
Agreed. Earlier today, the team at CBS Mornings announced the nominees in our first two categories. Here are the nominees for Outstanding Reality Competition Program, previously announced this morning.
Well, if they already announced it, why do we need to hear it again?
All that's missing is the silhouettes of us down at the bottom right, like we're Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Congrats.
And now, Here are the nominees for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Limited or Anthology Series or Movie. Colin Farrell, The Penguin.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Graham, Adolescence. Jake Gyllenhaal, Presumed
Oh.
Okay, you got in.
Brian Tyree Henry, Dope Thief.
Oh.
There you go.
One's missing.
Monster,
No Kevin Kline.
The Lyle and Eric Menendez story.
Oh, wow. No Kevin Kline. Maybe Disclaimer's not going to do as well as we think.
Congratulations.
I have it missing.
For Outstanding Lead Actor in a Limited or Anthology Series or Movie.
Here are the nominees for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Limited or Anthology Series or Movie. Cate Blanchett, Disclaimer. Megan Fahey, Cyrus.
Oh.
Whoa.
Wow.
Rashida Jones, Black
Oh,
Mirror.
yes.
Okay.
Kristen Milioti, The Penguin. Michelle Williams, Dying for Sex.
Oh, predicted the wrong Black Mirror.
The nominees for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Limited or Anthology Series.
Oh, that's right. No Giamatti either.
No Giamatti.
I took Jones out
Here
yesterday.
are the nominees for Outstanding Limited or Anthology Series.
Adolescence.
Clips.
Maybe it'll make up for him not having them on the broadcast.
Black Mirror.
For a clear recollection of her.
This is what I have.
We can enhance the moment by entering the image. Shall we go in?
What do you mean go in?
Dying for Sex.
You in the dick and destroy you.
Do it. Kick me. Do it. Kick me in the dick.
Monsters. The Lyle and Eric Menendez story.
They're also playing the clips that they would never play during the show.
No disclaimer.
That is my phone.
No Disclaimer, yeah.
The Penguin.
I thought you was still at,
Arkham?
Yeah.
Man, I'm surprised Giamatti didn't make it.
I've been rehabilitated.
Congratulations to the nominees for Outstanding Limited or Anthology Series.
Here are the nominees for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series.
Here we go.
Bell.
Uzo Aduba, The Resident.
All right.
Whoa.
Kristen Bell, Nobody Wants This. Quinta Brunson, yay. Abbott Elementary.
I like how he said nobody wants this.
Io,
Go-
yay. The
Gomez
Band.
is gone.
Gene Smart, Hacks. Congratulations.
I knew Bridget
all
Everett was a
nominees for
long
Outstanding Lead
shot.
Actress in a Comedy Series.
Here are the nominees for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series. Adam Brody, Nobody Wants This.
No Matt Berry like last year.
Seth Rogen, The Studio.
Oh,
B to R?
Jason
oh,
Segel,
Steve Martin.
Martin Short, Only Murders in the Building. Jeremy Allen White, The Bear. Congratulations to the nominees for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series.
Well, that's something.
Here are the nominees for Outstanding Comedy Series.
Abbott Elementary.
Website, my child doesn't have to be sent home until the end of the day. I'm not the 1 or the 2, so please send my child home at 3. Try Jesus, don't try me. Patricia. Is this a riddle?
The Bear.
These are non-negotiables.
Sense the sarcasm.
No. Not sarcasm. Snark, contempt even.
Chef Sydney, follow-up question. What non-negotiables?
Hacks.
Hilarious.
Even though I said I'd never do that again after my parents' divorce because it almost destroyed me. But I'm going to do it for you. And this show's going to be a big success. So do me a favor. Stay the away from each other.
Nobody Wants This.
You're a real-life rabbi?
It's hot, right?
I mean,
Kind of.
sort of.
Only Murders in the Building.
Ben Savage. You can just splice that onto the Charles Hay.
Yeah, I'll get out the splicer.
Shrinking.
Argue that the joke I made about booping him could complicate things at trial.
What were your exact words again?
Off the cliff, bash his brains, eat them up.
The Studio.
Life. Ever since I came to the studio as a kid and went on the tour, being the head of Continental is the only job I've ever wanted.
That is adorable.
What We Do in the Shadows.
With you, not at you. And I say this with love.
Did you receive that or?
Congratulations to the nominees for Outstanding Comedy Series.
Here are the nominees for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series. Sterling K. Brown, Paradise.
There you go.
Gary Oldman, Slow Horses.
Clean 5.
Pedro Pascal, The Last of Us.
Yeah.
For 2 episodes.
Severance.
3.
Noah Wiley, The Pit.
That's pretty standard.
Congratulations to the nominees for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama
That's
Series.
So
actually a really good.
Jack Lowden should be in lead for this
Here are the
past season
nominees
of
for Outstanding
Slow
Lead
Horses.
Actress in a Drama
People
Series.
think he's going to get snubbed for supporting.
Kathy Bates, Matlock.
Yep.
Sharon Horgan.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Britt Lower, Severance.
Good. I was
So
worried
now
about her.
Elizabeth
Ella
Moss.
Ramsey, The Last of Us.
Oh, you're right. No, Elizabeth Moss.
Or
Karen
Linsky.
Russell, The Diplomat. Congratulations to the nominees for Outstanding Lead Actress.
I was kind of
in a
thinking
Drama
that Yellow
Series.
Jackets was not going to do well.
I didn't think Handmaid's Tale would do well either.
And now, here are the nominees for Outstanding Drama Series.
Andor.
Oh.
Rob's happy.
Never feel right unless you are doing what you can to stop them.
Final season.
The Diplomat.
You want somebody's job.
Oh, it actually got in.
Make
Okay.
sure it's available. That's not what I'm after. Looks like Peter Cottontail, but she's a climber.
I think you're misunderstanding.
She should watch herself.
The Last of
I
Us.
think I can forgive you for this.
Yep, no Handmaid's Tale.
Paradise.
Oh.
Wow.
Place down for the next 30 minutes without
So
asking.
no
any
Squid
more
Game,
questions.
probably.
Only person allowed upstairs is Billy.
Billy's not here, remember?
He will be.
The Pit.
Best show on TV.
Severance. Slow Horses.
That's all they showed for Severance?
I told you he's confused. He thinks River's dead and his wife's still alive.
First 5 minutes of the season.
The White Lotus.
Decent people?
Yeah, they own their own yacht. They're rich.
Just because people are rich doesn't mean they're not trashy.
Most rich people are trashy.
I wouldn't go that far.
Now, rich people are better than all of us.
Congratulations to the nominees
Yeah, just
for
ask them.
Outstanding Drama Series.
McLean
We
bastards.
did it. And we did it straight.
Yeah, not one joke. Here to congratulate us on this monumental achievement, let's bring back Television Academy Chair Chris Abrego.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
On your monumental event. And congratulations to you.
All right.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brenda and Harvey.
All right, so we have those. Those are the main category nominees, or at least some of them. Let me see. Let me get up here. Let's see if they have it all listed yet. Okay, yes, they got them all listed. Okay, good. So let's start with supporting actor in a comedy series. Nominees are Ike Barinholtz for The Studio, Coleman Domingo, The Four Seasons.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my God, Harrison Ford shrinking. Here's what I said, oh my God, for Jeff Hiller, Somebody Somewhere. Oh my God.
Oh.
Evan Moss Backrack for The Bear, Michael Urie for Shrinking, and Bowen Yang for Saturday Night Live.
No Paul W. Downs.
That's strange. That's
Wow.
weird that they.
Oh, wait. Did you say Tyler James Williams?
No, he's not in there either.
Oh my God. Wow.
So weird how they seem to have like kind of soured on Abbott Elementary after that first season. All right, so let's see. Supporting actress in a comedy series. Liza Colon-Zayas for The Bear, Hannah Einbinder for Hacks, Catherine Hahn for The Studio. She didn't get in for Agatha all along. Janelle James, Abbott Elementary, Catherine O'Hara for The Studio, and Cheryl Lee Ralph for Abbott Elementary, and Jessica Williams for Shrinking.
No Megan Stelter for Hacks, which is expected since Paul W. Downs didn't get in either.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys. Okay, sorry. I'm going through the nominations. I don't know. What do you have next, Charlie?
Supporting actor drama.
Okay, I see. I'm the way that they're coming up on my screen is now I have guest actor in a comedy series.
Oh, you are okay. Let's stay in comedy.
Yeah,
Then. We'll do
let's
that.
stay in comedy. Yeah.
We're gonna call
Wow,
we're gonna call this the studio category because
Holy,
that is something. John Bernthal for The Bear, and then Bryan Cranston, Dave Franco, Ron Howard, Anthony Mackie, and Martin Scorsese all for the studio.
what the
Wow.
goodness?
What did we have that with like a couple of years ago? Didn't like wasn't there one where like there was a category where it wasn't it all like two shows in the guest acting category or something?
yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's
that
like
was
Hacks
last.
and the Bear.
It
Yeah.
was last, and then there was this year with just Last of Us and Succession the year before.
Let's see here. Guest actress in a drama series.
Comedy.
Yeah,
Tom.
Olivia Colman for The Bear, Jamie Lee Curtis for The Bear, Cynthia Erivo for Poker Face. Oh, that's right. No Natasha Lyonne either.
Yeah.
Wow. Robbie Hoffman for Hacks. Let's see. Zoe Kravitz for The Studio and Julianne Nicholson for Hacks.
No Saturday Night Live.
No Saturday Night Live on either of them. Writing for a drama series, for a comedy series. Abbott Elementary for Back to School. Hacks for A Slippery Slope. The Rehearsal for Pilot's Code.
I had that.
Somebody Somewhere for AGG. Oh, so happy about that. Bridget Everett is nominated as a writer. Good for her. The Studio for The Promotion, and What We Do in the Shadows for the finale.
No, The Bear. They
Not in
oversubmitted.
writing.
They oversubmitted.
The Bear is nominated in directing, though, for Io's episode that she directed.
Oh.
Oh, Io has two.
Yeah, so Io Hacks for A Slippery Slope, Mid-Century Modern for Here's to You, Mrs. Schneiderman. That's the multicam episode directed by James Burrows. The Rehearsal for The Pilot's Code, and The Studio for The Oneer. Those are our comedy nominees. What do you guys think of that so far?
So The Bear only got one directing nomination. It wasn't for Chris Storr.
It wasn't for Chris Storr. It was for Io. Yeah, the episode I think is called Napkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was her kind of. I think that was the episode that actually won her the Emmy last year, even though last year was for season 2. But
sort of like what happened with Liza.
Yeah, exactly. That was Liza's. That was the big Liza Colon Zayas episode.
Supporting actor in a drama series. Interesting. We got Zach Cherry for Severance.
Good.
Walton Goggins for The White Lotus. Jason Isaacs for The White Lotus. James Marsden for Paradise. Sam Rockwell for The White Lotus. Tramel Tillman for Severance. I was worried that he might not get in. I'm glad he got in. And John Turturro for Severance.
Yeah, no Patrick Schwarzenegger.
Wow, Paradise is really getting in.
Yeah,
here.
let's talk about it. Supporting actress in a drama series.
Double nominee.
Supporting actress in a drama series, Patricia Arquette for Severance, Carrie Coon for The White Lotus, Catherine Lanassa for The Pit, Julianne Nicholson for Paradise, and then Parker Posey, Natasha Rothwell, and Amy Lou Wood, all for The White Lotus.
No Deitch and Lockman.
And wow, Squid Game really got annihilated.
Oh, no Allison Janney.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, no Allison Janney.
Damn.
No Isabel Merced for Last of Us.
Writing for a drama series, we got Andor for Welcome to the Rebellion, The Pit for 2:00 p.m., The Pit for 7:00 a.m., Severance for Cold Harbor, Slow Horses for Hello Goodbye, and The White Lotus for Full Moon Party. Nothing too shocking there. For directing for a drama, we got Andor for Who Are You? The Pit for 6 p.m. and The Pit for 7 a.m. Severance for Chikai Bardo and Cold Harbor. Slow Horses for Hello Goodbye, and White Lotus for Amor Fati.
Last of Us doesn't have either writing or directing.
That's crazy. Oh, I forgot the guest categories. Let me bring those up. Guest actor in a drama series. Yeah. Giancarlo Esposito for The Boys.
Wow.
Scott Glenn for The White Lotus. Sean Hattasey for The Pit. Joe Pantoliano for The Last of Us. Forrest Whitaker for Andor, and Jeffrey Wright for The Last of Us. Were any of you kind of worried about him not making it in after all of these stubs for The Last of Us?
I'm glad Forrest Whitaker made it in.
I'm surprised about Joe Pantoliano.
Yeah. Guest actress in drama series, Jane Alexander and Gwendolyn Christie for Severance, as well as Merritt Weaver. Caitlin Dever for The Last of Us, Cherry Jones for The Handmaid's Tale, and Catherine O'Hara for The Last of Us. Wow. Let's also take a look at the supporting actor in the limited anthology category. So, supporting actor Javier Bardem for Monsters, Bill Camp for Presumed Innocent, Owen Cooper for Adolescence, Rob Delaney, Dying for Sex, Peter Sarsgaard, Presumed Innocent, and Ashley Walters for Adolescence.
No Penguin.
Yeah, no Penguin there. However, this category is a little different. Supporting actress in a limited series. Erin Doherty, Adolescence, Ruth Negga, Presumed Innocent, Tony Award winner Deidre O'Connell for The Penguin, Chloe Sevigny for Monsters, Jenny Slate for Dying for Sex, and Christine Tremarco for Adolescence. That is just cleaning up.
Disclaimers not doing well.
Writing is Adolescence, Black Mirror for Common People, Dying for Sex, The Penguin, and Say Nothing from FX. I don't remember that one.
I don't know what.
Maybe that's why we didn't hear about it, because it was called Say Nothing and no one said anything.
It's called Say Nothing and no one said anything.
Black Mirror. I thought they got in for the Rashida Jones episode. I think that's more
the one called Common People. That's the.
I thought for sure the Paul Giamatti one would get into that category, but apparently, I think Common People has more above the line nominations, which is interesting.
And directing, we got Adolescence, Dying for Sex, 2 episodes of The Penguin, Santani, and A Great or Little Thing, Sirens, and Zero Day.
Oh, wow.
Leslie Linka Glatter. Isn't she like...
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
They just did not like Disclaimer.
Yeah, they really... I didn't even finish it, honestly. I didn't, because I thought it was kind of interesting, but it just didn't like really stand out to me.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm going to take a look at animated program.
Of course you are.
Yes. Arcane, Bob's Burgers, Common Side Effects. That's another one I tried to watch. I couldn't get into it. Love, Death, and Robots, and The Simpsons. No Big Mouth, so unfortunately that will not be winning in that category. Let me see. Where is performers? Let's see. Character voiceover performance. Okay, Julie Andrews for Bridgerton, Hank Azaria, The Simpsons, Maya Rudolph for Big Mouth, Alan Tudyk, nice, for Andor, Jeffrey Wright for What If, and Stephen Yeun for Invincible.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's take a look at some of these other variety categories. Scripted variety series, no surprise, Last Week Tonight and Saturday Night Live. Variety special live, the Super Bowl halftime show with Kendrick Lamar. Beyonce Bowl, the Oscars. Saturday Night Live, the 50th anniversary special, and Saturday Night Live 50, the homecoming concert. And pre-recorded special, Adam Sandler for Love You, or Adam Sandler Love You, Ali Wong, Single Lady, Bill Burr, Drop Dead Years, Conan O'Brien, the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor, Sarah Silverman, Postmortem, and your friend Nate Bargatze. Interesting.
The studio got 23 nominations.
23. Is that the program leader?
I'm trying to.
I'm sure
They
the
don't
Bear. Yeah, I think the Bear got 23 nominations last year, and that was the leader. So
Yeah, the Bear only has 13 this year. Hacks has 14. I'm trying to find the full list, but it's being very slow.
Yeah, I'm having trouble finding it as well.
It's quicker if you load it on your phone.
Why would I do it on a phone?
Exactly.
I know. For shits and giggles, outstanding narrator. This is just the great amalgam of people that you want to see in a room together. David Attenborough, Idris Elba, Tom Hanks, Barack Obama, and Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Wow.
I think some of those people are going somewhere. Let's see here. One of my other favorite ones, performer in a short form comedy or drama series. 3 nominations for Die Hard, Hard to Kill for Natalie Emmanuel, Kevin Hart, and J.K. Simmons. Desi Lydic for The Daily Show, Desi Lydic Explains, and Tom Segura for Bad Thoughts.
Just based on kind of my kind of perusal right now, it looks like Severance is the overall leader with 27.
Ooh.
The Penguin has 24. The White Lotus in the studio with 23. The Last of Us have 16. Andor has 14. Lots of shows have 13. Adolescence has 13. Hacks has 14. The Bear, The Pit all have 13.
And Severance has 27, you said?
Severance has 27 nominations.
Gotta be the most.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Andor has 14 nominations.
Yeah. Interesting. The Last of Us has 16 nominations, but no writing or directing, if I remember correctly.
I think Only Murders also missed writing and directing.
Yeah. Only Murders has 7.
Jesus.
Let's see here. Okay, yeah, here we go.
It had at least 20 for season 3 when it also missed writing and directing.
Yeah, Paradise got 4 nominations, so, there goes that. Oh, Righteous Gemstones actually did pretty well in the tech categories. It got 6 nominations, so good for them.
Yeah, that guest category really helped the studio.
No kidding. What did you guys have in your number 1 slot for comedy and drama series going into the nominations?
I always thought it was between Hacks and the studio. I knew the studio would get more nominations than Hacks, but I didn't think it would get 23 again to Hacks' 14. So that's going to be tough. I think studio has directing on lockdown because of that oneer. Hacks will probably win writing. Honestly, they're going to split those categories. The supporting categories
which is pretty much what's happened, exactly what happened last year, only it was with The Bear.
Yeah, but this time it's going to be more even. I don't know about supporting actor. If Barinholtz has a chance, but yeah, it's all going to come down to that casting win. But I think for now I'll tentatively say Hacks, and Severance is clear cut for drama.
Wasn't Hacks in kind of a similar situation last year also, where it was really it got into double digits with its nominations, but it was eclipsed by The Bear. The Bear just like went nuts with it, was in like 20 something for its nominations, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that was because of the voters like finally like all inadvertently coming together and deciding The Bear was just not a comedy. Also, with that, with the third season airing, um, around voting, that it's just that they started to lose interest. Whereas the studio, obviously, that's more of a comedy than The Bear. I mean, The Sopranos is more of a comedy than The Bear, uh, but it. I think this show's studio has momentum, and it's an industry show, so a lot of industry voters are can easily go for that. I think Seth Rogen's easily
But so
winning.
is Hacks. That's the thing. Hacks is also an industry show, and
That is true.
What about drama? What did you guys have in number one for the drama series?
Severance.
I had The Pit.
I had The Pit as well, and I don't think it's. I mean, yeah, Severance getting 27 nominations is definitely not something to scoff at, but I still think The Pit is could pull this one off.
It did make writing and directing, and they submitted like
two episodes for both of them. I think
they submitted 3 or 4 episodes, and they were able to get at least 2 of those slots in each. So that is impressive. Wiley is going to win. Is going to win actor. I think.
I think so too.
Yeah, and then I think Britt Lauer and Tremel Tillman both have a really good shot in their categories, and with supporting actress, I'm not sure.
Is the fact that Allison Janney is not there just throwing all of us off now?
There's a lot of shows that like got like crucial nominations, but then missed like other categories, which I think me and maybe a lot of other people thought it was more safer in. Somebody somewhere getting those categories, but Bridget Everett missing. I guess that's the power of Uzo Aduba. Diplomat missing.
Never bet against Uzo Aduba for an Emmy nomination.
Black Mirror getting all those getting those above the line nominations, but Paul Giamatti missing. It's a lot. It's a lot to like process.
You know what I find?
Kudos to you, Chris, for calling the snub for Renee Zellweger.
I just don't. They just don't nominate television movie performances. I mean, I just didn't know what to fill out in that terms of that last. I guess I really should have. I really should have taken Sirens more into consideration because it got directing, I think, but also Julianne Moore missed supporting actress. So yeah, and then Presumed Innocent getting all those acting nominations, but missing series. Yeah, this is what happened.
What I feel like. You know what I feel like is the only nomination for The Pit that I feel like is missing is editing.
Oh, it's not in editing?
It's not in editing.
That's weird.
That is weird. Severance has 2 in editing.
No, Severance has 3.
3.
Severance has 3 in editing, and then there's 1 each for Andor, The Last of Us, and The White Lotus.
I'm looking up the casting categories because that's going to be like crucial to like what will win. I'm sure it's like a lot of the expected series.
Yeah, comedies: The Bear, Hacks, Only Murders, Shrinking, and The Studio. No Abbott Elementary. Drama is your standard: The Last of Us, The Pit, Severance, Slow Horses, and The White Lotus. Some other fun ones: documentary, nonfiction special, Deaf President Now, Martha, Pee-wee as himself, Sly Lives, aka The Burden of Black Genius, and Will and Harper.
Oh, that was eligible?
Wow. It's one of those things.
I'll never understand those rules.
I don't think the people. I
I
don't think
didn't
the
think
people at the Emmys understand those rules.
I didn't think that was this. I thought that was last year. I didn't think that was this year. Yeah, I think a lot of those like main categories, it was really because most of the leads that were like only had five. It was very hard to narrow down who would make like the fifth slot, and especially like supporting categories with seven. It was also hard to narrow down who would make those last couple slots.
I'm just looking at it. Did you see how many nominations Disclaimer got?
Single digits. Got
Two.
Jesus.
Two.
Wait, Cate Blanchett and who else? And what else?
I do. Let me take a look here. Let me find the appropriate document. It's all on Dropbox, so I'm trying to pull it up.
I don't know why they have it. Did it make cinematography? If it missed that, that would be.
Yeah, it was. Lead actress for Cate Blanchett and cinematography.
Okay.
Hey, Doctor Who got nominated for choreography for a scripted program, so good on them for that. That is crazy. Interesting, like, Coleman Domingo's nomination for the full four seasons is the only nomination it got.
I didn't think that would happen.
Did Mountainhead just get completely skunked?
That was expected. It premiered in like the end of May because I don't think people had time to watch.
Oh, it did get in for television movie though.
Okay. Oh yeah, we totally glossed over television movie.
Yeah, Monsters, Lyle and Eric Menendez story has I think 11 nominations.
That's expected. I think it's that those nominations are mostly supported by the actors branch.
Wow, I just realized Nobody Wants This only has the 3 nominations. For series, Adam Brody and Kristen Bell.
That is initially surprising, but I guess that does.
I thought writing and directing would be easy ones for them, and maybe
I thought they had a good shot. Well, they oversubmitted in writing. Well, same with directing, but I thought usually directing for comedy, they usually nominate pilots, even the ones that don't make series. Like The Gentleman last year got nominated for its pilot, but I guess given their precursor Winter Awards, it's not that out of the box. I think it also missed SAG Ensemble, and even though both leads got in, and it didn't make any of the other guilds, so that makes sense. I'm glad Kristen Bell. This is her first nomination, her first acting nomination, I believe.
That's hard to believe.
She didn't get in for The Good Place, and she didn't get in No House of Lies or whatever that Don Cheadle show.
That Don Cheadle show.
Yeah, she never got in for The Good Place, so this is her first acting nomination.
Yeah, and even like William Jackson Harper, didn't he get in for the last season of The Good Place?
They all got in. I think the woman who plays Janet.
Darcy Carden got in,
and Ted Danson always got in.
Once he finally got in. I don't think he got in for the first season, but once they finally picked up on that, it was like, yeah, he got it.
He missed this year for The Man on the Inside.
Yeah, that show just kind of came and went, and it felt like if it got anything, it would be him and nothing else.
Yeah, same thing with like Keira Knightley for Black Doves, Day of the Jackal, which did very well at SAG. Though that probably has nothing.
God Help Us All. Among the nominees for Outstanding Unstructured Reality Program is The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Lovely.
As I said, God help us all.
Yeah, that's.
I find it really interesting that House of the Dragon got only 6 nominations, all tech nominations. Kathy Bates is the only nominee for Matlock.
That's expected. The broadcast network they don't go for broadcast network. I think people were predicting Beau Bridges for guests, which would make sense, but I don't think Matlock would get anything beyond those acting categories. Supporting actor in a comedy, that is the biggest shocker.
Jeff Hiller getting in for Somebody Somewhere is the most welcome news of the day.
Just a lot of snubs. Hacks getting snubbed there. Abbott getting snubbed there.
Well, I mean, well, yeah, for Tyler James Williams, but I kind of, ever since that second, as I said, that second season, and the fact that, you know, Chris Perfetti wasn't able to get in, Lisa Ann Walter wasn't able to get in. That just, I was just like, once that happened, I was like, I don't know if this is ever going to resuscitate itself.
I
noticed that Abby Elliott didn't get in for The Bear, that one episode with Jamie Lee Curtis. I thought for sure she could be even competitive to win.
Yeah, that
Saturday
episode...
Night Live has only 7 nominations. Is that a low end for it?
That could be.
That count? Wait, that doesn't count for its 50th special, does it?
No, that's this is just for the actual program itself. I think it's actually listed as SNL 50th anniversary. Yeah. The 50th anniversary special has more nominations than Saturday Night Live does.
That's what I figured. Yeah, because it's a variety.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12 nominations for the 50th anniversary special. Yeah. 3 nominations for Beyond Saturday Night, which I believe is that documentary that they did on, I think it was it Hulu? Or no, it was on Peacock. It was on Peacock.
Yeah, NBC.
The Homecoming concert has 6 nominations. And then the Immersive Experience has a nomination for Emerging Media Program.
Yeah, I'm surprised Bowen Yang keeps getting in all these, continues to get in.
I'm not. Bowen is so wonderful.
Only because of how low Saturday Night Live, how decreasingly, how much the Saturday Night Live's nominations keep decreasing every year.
Well, I mean, this has to be on the lower end for them because no guest acting categories is ridiculous.
No Maya Rudolph.
No Maya Rudolph. No Dana Carvey or Jim Gaffigan. Remember they nominated like De Niro once for his 2-minute thing during an opening sketch.
Yeah, just for like a Sandra O's episode, as Robert Mueller. Speaking of Bates, I don't know if she can win. I think Britt Lauer has a really good shot now, given that category, because I don't think it's anybody else, given how their shows performed.
I think Kathy Bates is the one person who could, just because she's Kathy Bates. I mean, without the panels the way it used to be, Kathy Bates could easily become, people say, oh yeah, Kathy Bates, there's that Matlock show. I really do think that she still could win.
CBS is also layering on right now. If you watch anything on CBS, they are really layering on the love for Kathy Bates. Because I recently started watching The Price is Right again, like actually DVRing it. And when it gets to the closing credits, where they have they're showing the closing credits on the bottom, and then on one half of the top screen, they have a preview of whatever soap opera monstrosity they're doing at that time. And on the other side, it says, "We heart Kathy Bates," like she owns the network or something.
Well, she kind of does.
That's a fair point. Also, very happy. Yacht Rock documentary got nominated for sound mixing, so good for them. That was a great documentary, man.
It was.
Especially just for the phone message of Donald Fagen of Steely Dan telling the director to go fuck himself. Because because I was like, why isn't Donald Fagen in this at all? And then when they play the message at the end, that I just said to myself, that's exactly what I thought he would say to them.
I'm glad the rehearsal did well. Writing, we're pretty much like I thought was the only category I had a shot in, but making directing was great too.
Yeah, how many is that?
Yeah,
4 nominations total. 2 for picture editing.
I likened it to like when Jury Duty became like a sensation and then got all those nominations.
So before we sign off, any final thoughts on what you think this means? Do we think that the Penguin is more out front for limited series, or any other final thoughts that you guys have?
I am interested to see how those lead acting categories will go. I think Farrell and Milioti really have a good shot of winning both. But their biggest competition, of course, will be Stephen Graham and Michelle Williams. It's hard to say who has a better shot currently in their respective category, but I think those are the Penguins' best shot above the line at the main ceremony. Lead actor is really going to be a huge horse race.
Yeah, between Farrell and Graham. Yeah, that's going to be.
Yeah, I think what's going to be interesting is, I think we've all paid enough attention to the Emmys to know that the most nominations doesn't necessarily mean the big winners. If you just taking Adolescence and the Penguin, of course there are so many technical elements for the Penguin that Adolescence just doesn't have. But what Adolescence does have is that kind of emotional gut punch that show is.
Very much like Baby Reindeer had last year.
Yeah, I think like Owen Cooper could very easily win supporting actor. That episode 3 alone is one of the best things I've ever seen. So I think what we have is a lot of in all 3 of the big genres, we have like 2 really top tier contenders in each. We have Adolescence and the Penguin in the limited series. We have The Pit and Severance in drama, and we have Hacks and The Studio in comedy. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see how these kind of shake out, because I think that in both cases. There is a really good shot that multiple shows could take home. They could really spread the wealth this time.
Well, I mean,
it could just be those 2 shows in each genre. They could just easily take all those categories, or all but a few.
I will say, after last year, I'm finding myself asking, who is our Lamorne Morris? who is that going to be? Because it was such a jarring thing, because the true, like, we used to always get those like truly out of nowhere winners. Just look at 2013 with Merritt Weaver, and me sending an email to all the editors saying all our predictions just went to shit. I think I forgot where I was going with this, but yeah, I think that means it's time to sign off. Thank you guys for joining me, and hopefully maybe we'll talk about who we think is actually going to win in a couple of weeks. But the Lamorne Morris thing also, like, we're going to have to take some time to actually like digest this, because I guarantee you, if there's any person who is that Lamorne Morris, we don't remember them at this moment. All right, everyone, take care.